And Coach, a terrific effort by the guys, especially they're late as they made their big run. You guys were able to come back.
Yeah, at this time of the year, what do they say? Survive in advance, right? And so, we had to grind that one out. And we've done that before this year. And I think our guys know how to win a game like that. You got to give Westminster a whole lot of credit. I thought they were very competitive. We finally were able to create a little bit of a margin on the scoreboard, and those guys did not go away. We knew that it'd be a real challenge for us to rebound the ball, and I don't think we were necessarily terrible, but we were right on that. It was hard for us. A couple of their guys were really tough for us to deal with, but I thought our guys made some plays late, got a couple stops late, and we're just happy to get a win and get to continue to play.
I've seen this from your team a couple times. This is not a team that rattles very easily.
We spend time talking about the fact that if you play basketball and you play against other good teams, there's going to be times where, things don't go your way. And we sometimes use the term, you're going to get popped in the nose every now and then, and you've got to be able to, respond. And, I think that on a number of occasions this year, and again tonight when it was really hard, they must have scored 12 to 15 possessions in a row there in the second half. We were just really searching for a way to get them stopped. And finally, once I think Wes made a three and got us up 5, we went zone. Maybe we got up 6, we went zone. I think we fouled the first possession, we went zone, and the big kid made 2. But then we scored again, and that might have been coming out of the timeout, and we stayed zone again. And I think that helped us to maybe get one stop there, and the game was late. But that's what you got to do. You got to find a way. You got to overcome some adversity playing in these sorts of games, and that's the one thing our guys definitely did do tonight.
You talked yesterday to me about their post players, and they ended up with 37 between them. But I thought overall you did pretty good post defense on them.
I think that if you look at Tab 32, he's a nice player, and really where he hurt us most was not in the post. I think we defended him fairly well in the post. Obviously, he got 12 of his 23 at the 3-point line. He drove us a couple times. I know he offensive rebounded on us a couple times. He's a nice player, and I thought our guys did a pretty nice job of battling the big guy. We were able to get a little bit of help from the perimeter down there, but he's kind of a throwback type of post player. He's got that right-hand jump hook, and he just doesn't dribble it a lot, which doesn't, create a lot of time for you to get perimeter help down there to him. But like I said, I did thought. I thought our guys did battle, and that's a good thing, and that's something that this team's done a lot this year.
Your big guys came up big too to Wes and Corey, 19 between them, and this you've got a lot of weapons, but really these two guys have got to play well every time for you, don't you think?
Well, I think we've got a number of guys that can make some plays. Obviously, with Wes and Corey and Cam, those are the first 3 guys that probably people talk about offensively. I thought Corey was really good for us early. I think he got our first 8 points of the game when we struggled a little bit. I thought Wes was really good for us late, and I give Wes some credit for playing through. I don't know if it would have been some first-time NCAA tournament jitters. I know he's probably freaking out when he gets fouled on a 3 and misses 3 free throws in a row. And I thought early in the second half, he had some good looks at threes that just really rattled around and came out. And he's not a guy that's going to shy away easily. I did call him over real quick, and he said, "Hey, man, just keep firing away." And he nodded back at me within about 0.5 seconds. So, but yeah, both those guys came through with some big ones for us tonight, no doubt.
Free throws probably the one big negative tonight for you.
Yeah, we struggled there a little bit at the line. We got to the line. You always want to get there, and then when you get there, you want to convert, and that's something that our percentage as a team hasn't been great, but our percentage in tight ball games, in tight big ball games late has been really good, and I'm confident that we'll bounce back well in that department tomorrow.
NCAA tournament win. You're going to the second round. I guess we could have led with this. The thoughts on that? It's a pretty exciting first win in 12 years in the NCAA tournament for you.
Yeah, I mean, I admit I got on our guys a little bit at halftime. Probably got on them as much at halftime in the NCAA tournament game maybe as I have all year. And I think that's because they've played well enough over the course of the year to create a certain expectation in my mind of how I expect them to perform. And, I thought they did a pretty good job of kind of answering the challenge that we laid down at halftime. And, at this time of the year, it's all about trying to get yourself one more game, right? And we're just really happy to have the opportunity to go prepare for what looks to be a very outstanding North Central team. Number of good players. I just got to see the first half, so look forward to watching them a little bit more tonight. But, it's that time of the year. You're just trying to continue to get to play one more game.